All right.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know. It's scary. Okay. Well, good morning, Bethany.
Good morning.
And how are you?
I'm phenomenal.
Very good. So, Friday for us, Saturday for them, or whenever they're watching the vlog.
This is true.
This is true. Sunny in San Diego again today, coming into the summer.
Really?
Well, it's June gloom, as we call it here, right?
It's gloomy.
Right, San Diego people?
It's gloomy.
Okay, let's get right to it.
Okay.
Trainer tip of the week, and this kind of ties to the question of the week, but the trainer tip of the week is on undereating. We have kind of talked about this before, but I'm going to say this in a very simple fashion. Undereating is almost as bad as overeating. Yeah, so when people come to me and they hand me a food journal and it says, oh, guess what, I only ate 800 calories today. I'm like, whoa, wow.
You must have been crabby today.
Yeah. First of all, yeah, how did you have any energy to get throughout the day? But your body is going to hold on to fat. It's going to reserve it if it thinks it needs to. It thinks you're lost in the woods because it did not get enough calories. So it's important that you find out how many calories a day you should be consuming based on your goal. On your goals, your height, your weight, your gender, your age. You can usually find that stuff online and know what you should be consuming. For example, if you're trying to lose weight, you're 5'7", you're about 150, maybe you should be taking in about 1,500 calories. Find out, get some help. But eating 900 calories a day or 800 calories per day is not for anyone and will not do you any favors, especially long term. Okay, you're just holding on to that fat. Okay.
So there.
Eat. There's that. Question of the week comes to us from Lisa Corentis, if I am pronouncing that correctly. And she's from Boston, Mass. And I like people from Boston, Mass.
Yeah, you do.
I sure do, yeah. Anyways, her Facebook picture, by the way, she's cute as a bug. Lisa, you're so cute. And your husband's cute, too. So it's her Facebook picture, and you can see her daughter's head just cut off. She's cut her daughter out of the picture. I don't know how
That's how they roll in Boston.
Is that how they roll in Boston?
They
No.
just cut people.
We don't have any kids. Lisa asked a question about supplements, and we get asked this question a lot. And to be honest, I kind of avoid it because when you're not a doctor, you're not really supposed to talk to that. But let me read her question, and we'll talk just briefly about it. She said, do you guys use any supplements? So many people I know are trying to get me on the isogenics bandwagon. I'm thinking best to stick to quality food and workouts. Thoughts? Well, yeah, that's always what I recommend for my clients. You know, if you eat enough protein, if you eat your vegetables, if you're getting in healthy carbs, you're going to get all the vitamins and minerals that you need. Enter your food, anything you stick into your mouth in MyFitnessPal, or another application like that, or website like that, and you'll pretty much see, for the most part, it's not 100% accurate, but if you're getting enough vitamins and minerals. A lot of people will take supplements that do heavy strength training, and I'm not saying that I've never used anything. I mean, I'm very conservative when it comes to using supplements. There's a couple out there that I like that are more natural supplements for when you're really sore. From those times that you really break the muscle down and you're fatigued and you want to recover more quickly. But what I suggest to people is read the label. If there is no label, be afraid. You know what I mean? You need to know what you're putting in your body. How about you, Bethany? What do you think?
I don't really take a whole lot. I mean, the main supplement I do a protein shake. But I don't know if that even falls under like a supplemental.
No, that's a protein shake.
It's a protein shake. I get my nutrients from my food. I don't even take a multivitamin, which can be frowned upon.
It depends. Same thing. If you log it and in general.
I hit my food numbers. I get everything I need from my food, so I don't really supplement with anything else.
Yeah. So I mean, on the multivitamin, it really depends on the person. But for example, my body doesn't hold on to vitamin D as well as most people, so I do take a supplement to help with that. But it's just a multivitamin because, believe it or not, even in a multivitamin, there's enough vitamin D. I don't have to take a specific vitamin D tablet or anything like that. But so yeah, I mean, I am a traditionalist. I tell you guys all the time, if it's a fad diet, it's a bad diet for the most part. I know it's tempting, ladies and gentlemen. It's tempting. You see someone, they come in, they're like, oh, I've lost 30 pounds in 2 months. It's like, wow, okay, that's a lot of water weight. And
I'd like to see you in 4 months.
Or a year. You know, a lot of times they'll come back and they'll be, and I've seen it time and time again, they'll put double the weight on. So know how many calories you should take in on supplements. Be careful what you put in your body. Be conservative. And if you have any questions, check with your physician. I mean, they're going to be able to tell you take the bottle in with you if you're curious. So releases, Studio Sweat On Demand releases that we have out for the week are
Rebecca coming out on Sunday with Ab Attack.
Oh, I just watched that, and that is brutal.
I would think so.
Yeah, I kind of stepped through it, and I took about half of it. The audio is a little hit or miss on it, but it's still really good. I mean, if you just watch and follow along, it's excellent. Ow. Ouch.
I'll be feeling that one for days.
Good. So it's about 17 minutes of nothing but core training mostly.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow.
And Rebecca goes after her, and she is such a beast. We just love that woman.
Awesome.
And then what else do we have?
We have Mare coming out later on in the week with a speed spin.
Oh, awesome. So people are always asking for the straight up spin and speed spin classes. I address it all the time, guys. I'm telling you, if you have not taken Spin Sculpt yet, you are missing the boat. All you ever need at most, I know. But all you ever need at most for Spin Sculpt is a resistance band and a set of dumbbells that works for you, or possibly two. So if you have dumbbells and you can go get a resistance band, start taking Spin Sculpt class, because you are really missing the boat if you don't. But anyway, Speed Spin, we know you guys love it. Speed Spin is coming out with Meredith. It's usually about 30 minutes of straight up spin. And yeah, it should be really good. And you guys like Coach Meredith. So, all right, that's all I have for you guys.
That's it.
Have a wonderful week.
See ya.